students. I cordially welcome you all in this auditorium of NIET on the occasion of NIET International Conference and Industry Summit 2023. This is indeed a great pleasure for all of us to witness such august gathering
and symbolizes the radiance of knowledge, wisdom, and hope. Let us together receive the divine blessings of Goddess Saraswati. I kindly request all the dignitaries to please come for the lighting of lamp. As we light this lamp, let us remember the timeless wisdom that life brings and may it guide us towards a brighter future.
Thank you very much, all guests. Now, I would like to request Chief Guest Sir, Professor T.V. Sitaram, Guest of Honor, Professor Singh, Guest of Honor, Dr. Aditya Kumar Sinha, Chairperson Madam, EVP Sir, Director General Sir, Director NIT Dr. Vinod M. Kapse, Director Pharmacy Institute Dr. Abhijit Mazumdar, and Dr. Priyanka Chandani to please take their place on the stage. Now, I would like to request Chairperson Madam and Executive Vice President Sir to please welcome our Chief Guest. Executive Vice President Sir is requested to please welcome our guest of honor, Professor Shin Kwan Ho. I would like to request Dr. Vinod M. Kapse, Director NIET, to please welcome guest of honor, Shri Aditya Kumar Sinha. I would like to request Director General Sir to kindly welcome our Chairperson Dr. Sarojini Agarwal. Dr. Mazumdar, NIT Pharmacy Institute is requested to please welcome our Executive Vice President Dr. Aman Batra. Dr. Sonia Munjal is requested to please welcome Dr. Neha Sharma, Consultant TCS and Secretary for Data Science Society. Requested to please welcome Dr. Amlan Chakrabarti, University of Calcutta.
It is my privilege, fresh perspective, and innovative spirit inspire us all. Let me call upon our esteemed director, Dr. Vinod M. Kapse sir, to deliver the welcome address and set the atmosphere for the grand occasion.
A warm good morning, all the ladies and gentlemen. Chief guest of today, respected Dr. T.G. Sitaram, Chairman, All India School of Technical Education. Guest of honor, Dr. Chin Kon Ho, State Motivation. Welcome the chief guest of honor for today's function, Dr. Chin Kon Ho. We are immensely thankful to you for gracing the occasion and accepting our invitation to deliver the keynote address. I am happy to welcome the guest of honor, Dr. Aditya Kumar Sinha, for his gracious presence. Sir, we are very sure that your august presence will add value to our efforts and guide us through the entire eternity of this particular program. It is my honor to welcome respected chairperson, Dr. Sarojini Agrawal ma'am, who is truly epitome of inspiration for all of us. Thank you very much, madam, for gracing the occasion. I am delighted to welcome our dynamic Executive Vice President, Dr. Raman Batra sir. Thank you, sir, for your continuous guidance and encouragement in making this particular conference successful. It's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Neha and Amlan Chakravarti sir for gracing the occasion. It's my pleasure to welcome all the experts who have come from various places to spare their precious time to this particular event. I am happy to welcome Director General Shri Praveen Soneja, Director of Pharmacy, Dr. Abhijit Majumdar, Dr. Priyanka Chandani, convener of this particular conference. I am delighted to welcome all the guests, directors, registrars, convener, deans, head of the department, faculty members, conference participants, students and media persons. Talking about the NIET, NIET is one of the premier institute of India. Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology is the first and only private autonomous technical institute among the self-financed private technical institutes of UP. I am delighted to share that NIET Pharmacy Institute secured 42nd position and NIET Engineering Institute has ranked in a band of 101 to 150 by National Institute Ranking Framework NIRF 2023. Highest ranking in entire Uttar Pradesh. NIET is NAC accredited with CGPA of 3.23 A grade, 5 BTech program in Computer Science Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Electronics and Communication, Information Technology, Biotechnology, and 2 PG program, that is MBA, MCA, and your B Pharmacy program are NBA accredited. Also, the institute has awarded the overall diamond rating by QS iGotch. Institute has secured position in 101 to 150 band in NIRF Innovation Ranking 2023. Institute also has excellent industrial connection. We have more than 27 industry supported labs which are open for all the students to provide industry aligned training programs on latest technology. Institute is not only providing very good placement but also promoting the culture to incubate the startups. We have full-fledged incubation center called NIET Technology Business Incubation Center approved by MSME and Startup India in association with Amazon Web Service. The total area of the incubation center is 14,000 square feet area and more than 30 plus startups are running under this particular roof. This year, we got the approval to start the collaboration and twinning program in BTech, CSE, IT, AI, AIML, also 2 PG program, that is MBA and MCA from the AICT. So to run these programs, Institute has done collaboration with different foreign and Indian universities such as Ajman University, Dubai, Management Science University, Malaysia, James Cook University, Australia, Kalixlingam Academy of Research and Education, India, Lovely Professional University, India. Also, we have tied up with different universities such as Skyline University, Mira Costa University, USA, ITS University, Indonesia, University of Diponegoro, Indonesia, Cebu Normal University, Philippines, Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation for students as well as faculty exchange program, and to carry out the various research work and cultural exchange. Also, Institute has a collaboration with IIT Roorkee, Institute of Eminence, to carry out the research work. NIET is the only institute from the UP that is selected by IIT Roorkee on the occasion of completion of 175 years of IIT Roorkee. So it's a proud moment for all of us. I am extremely happy that the institute has received funding from AICT to set up Idea Lab in collaboration with Ryosis. Recently, we have started a School of Future Skill in collaboration with Intellect Design Chennai to nurture the 21st century skills like design thinking, critical thinking, communication skill, creativity, problem solving skill, perseverance, collaboration and information literacy and digital literacy. So I am happy to share that the students are developing their projects in Idea Lab by applying the design thinking concepts. This international conference and summit on emerging technology in healthcare, A New Tomorrow, has been organized to present innovative ideas, novel approaches, development, technologies, best practices, tools and techniques, and future directions. I feel so blessed to share that we got an excellent response from the young researchers, and after following a review process, 65 articles out of 254 in engineering and 51 out of 84 in pharmacy domain have been selected for the final presentation. Here I would like to mention that extremely informative and knowledgeable keynote addresses and invited talks will prove to be a great learning opportunity for young minds of the researchers. Also, this conference will provide a great platform to all the participants, students and faculty members to understand the industry trends through the panel discussions from industry representatives. So on this occasion, I would like to thank the convener, Dr. Priyanka Chandani, Dr. Abhijit Majumdar and the entire organizing committee for their continuous effort to organize this conference. So once again, I would like to welcome you all. My best wishes to all the participants and hope this conference will be a tremendous learning curve for all the participants, and definitely they will be benefited through this conference and industry summit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to request Professor Mayandeep Khare to please play the next 2023 video. Thank you very much, Mayank and Ajay. Now I would like to invite Dr. Priyanka Chandani, Head CS, BSGS, AI and NICS convener for presenting the NICS 2023.
Thank you, Harshad. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor T.T. Sitaram, Chairman AICT, Guest of Honor, Dr. Ho Chin Hon, guest of honor, Dr. Professor Aditya Sinha, Director CDAC, our special guest, Professor Ramanan Chakravarti and Dr. Neha Sharma. I would like to welcome all of you to NIT International Conference and Summit 2023 on Emerging Technologies in Healthcare, A New Tomorrow by Engineering Institute and Technology in Pharma Healthcare by Pharmacy Institute. The theme of this conference is to connect frontiers in modern technology with healthcare. This platform is an ideal platform for all academicians, researchers, and leaders all across the world to discuss trends and technologies in emerging healthcare. It is providing a platform where all of us can present our latest research contributions and practical implications of emerging technologies in healthcare. It is going to provide us opportunity to gain skills and knowledge, to access the latest trends and provide and discuss immersed platforms so that everyone can gain knowledge on this domain in healthcare. It is going to showcase the conversations towards innovation and technology. It is going to align itself with the objective and vision of Government of India for providing affordable and smart healthcare. The summit is going to fully exploit the potential of AI, data science, AR/VR, medical IoT, blockchain, bioinformatics. Aligning a conference and organizing a conference in itself is an achievement, and I would like to thank my co-convener, committee members, and everyone, all the volunteers here to get it rolling. A special care was taken for selecting the papers, but not only the papers, for selecting the reviewers, for selecting the session chairs, for selecting the tracks. In emerging technology in healthcare, in this conference, we have received 254 papers, out of which 65 papers shall be presented today, morning and evening sessions, 6 parallel tracks, and they'll be judged by our session chairs who are joining from all across the world, online as well as in person. I would like to thank all of you, all the participants, to coming here for your presence and participation. I would like to thank all the knowledge partners, CDAC, School of Design Thinking, GE, Philips, our gyms, Greater Noida, everyone, all the sponsors to contribute in this great cause. I would like to inform you that all the participants have got a conference kit, and the complete 2-day schedule is present in the conference kit. Kindly have a look at it, the venue, the time slot, and be precise to whatever you have to say and present. Thank you everyone for your participation. I hope you all are going to enjoy today and tomorrow of networking and debate, and this conference is now open for further proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Priyanka Chandani. Today, Dr. Aditya Kumar Sinha, guest of honor, Director CDAC Patna, is present amongst us. I would like to request you, sir, to please share your words.
Good morning to all of you. Professor Sitaram sir, Chairman AICTE, Rojini ma'am, Professor Ho, Dr. Kapse, Professor Sadhuj, and my very, very good friend, Raman Batraji. I have witnessed the journey of NIT. Last 15 years, I have seen how things have moved. This is the result of the kind of a very wide spectrum thinking, which has been evident today, what I have seen in the labs, and what I have seen the way things are moving, the way the people are getting benefited, not only the students, as far as the startups are there, incubations are there, things are moving very fast. They are there into very helm of the technologies where we are working today, the emerging areas. We are there to support the government initiatives. You might be heard, our Prime Minister is there in US, and there was a joint statement yesterday, and they have talked about many technologies, all the emerging technologies. and there was a kind of support which is getting there from the US government to government of India for developing those technologies. In fact, there is a proud moment for us. Since morning, a lot of discussion is happening that CDAC has been mentioned in the joint statement for developing supercomputers and quantum computing. So that was a great motivation for us to work forward. And particularly, we are talking about the AI, HPC and quantum synergy. So these are some of the government is pushing us to do the more on the technological aspect and all. The theme of this particular event is on the healthcare. Healthcare is another area where we have to contribute, and scientific contribution is very much required in the health sector. Health sector essentially requires, if we talk about the health sector, it's a protocol. A lot of protocols have been used in the health sector, and protocol means algorithm. Algorithm means technology, means IT. So we have to do a lot many things into this particular domain as far as IT is concerned. And also we have to see that it is actually the people who are involved in the activities, they can contribute in the technological development process. Essentially, healthcare is something where human serves human, and we need to understand that we need to make a technology where it should not be impedient for the doctors and the kind of stakeholders. It should in fact support those initiatives. So I talk about this healthcare sector as a human-centric healthcare system that we have to design, we have to develop. So those are some of the things we would like to maybe in the subsequent discussions it would going to come up, and we have a lot of very good speakers, panelists already been here. We have Professor Amlain. We already been associated with him since long, and he is a very good thinker on the technology. And I'm also heading this CDAC Kolkata Center, and he is actually mentoring my research team at Kolkata Center. Okay. And Madam is here, Neha Sharma. In fact, she has taken care of this data science, something which we need to know. Progress, some standardizations are required. So he's heading that initiative. And again, thank you that you have come here and visit this NIET. And so looking forward to have a great the views of the experts out here. And we know that we are all here to listen to have the wisdom from Honorable Chairman AICT, and would like to listen to him. So I stop here and looking forward to have a continuous development on the front of the emerging technologies, and whatever the support is there from CDAC side, because CDAC is to the work in the same domain, we are there to extend our support. Thank you very much.
Our guest of honor is from the beautiful land known for its cultural diversity, warm hospitality, socio-economic growth, and digital innovations. That's Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm welcome to our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Sheng Kuang Ho, the Vice Chancellor of Asia Pacific University, Malaysia.
Good morning. Our Honorable Professor Sitaram, the Chairman of AICTD, India, Chairman of NIET, Dr. Sarojini Agrawal, the Senior Management of NIET, Dr. Raman, Dr. Vinod, distinguished guests on the dais and also off the dais. It gives me great pleasure to come to Noida to attend this conference. Not forgetting Dr. Priyanka, who has kindly extended the invitation to me. It's nice to be back in India. I travel to India 3 or 4 times a year. The last time was last November in 2022. Visited Bangalore and also Mysore. So it's a nice place, very warm hospitality. Thank you for that. And I couldn't help but when I heard Dr. Vinod mentioning all the accolades that NIET has got, I must really very impressive, and congratulations to both the management and also staff and students. As I was coming from the airport yesterday, from the Delhi airport to Noida, I see a couple of very big billboards with the big number 1, NIET billboard, right? And I did a bit of research, and it says that NIET is the first private education institution in the state of Uttar Pradesh to get autonomous status. So wonderful, congratulations again. And I look forward to the rest of the conference, and I have a good time and productive time. Not only learning, but also making new friends. Thank you.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. Raman Batra, Executive Vice President of NIET, for his address.
Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Professor T.G. Sitaraman, Honorable Chairman of NIET, Dr. Sarojini Agrawal, Guest of Honor Chen Ho, Vice Chancellor APU, my dear friend Aditya, Director CDAC, Dr. Alman Neha, Director NIET, Dr. Vinod N. Kapse, Director General Mr. Praveen Suneja, Director Pharmacy Dr. Majumdar, all deans, heads, and dear students and students who are participating here. I also like to welcome media personalities here. Thank you for coming here. So today is a great day because we are not only doing one international conference, there are 2 conferences and 2 industry summits which will happen in 2 days. The area which is being chosen by the convener, Dr. Priyanka Chandani, is very close to my heart because the family which promoted this institution comes from healthcare. So we run a medical college based out of Meerut, and we also run hospitals, diagnostic centers. So the healthcare is always close to our heart because the management, the managing director and the chairperson both are doctors. And after COVID, it has become really, really important to start working over it. So the emerging trend of AI into healthcare is something which is going to take the healthcare to a next level. That is what we are going to present for next 2 days, apart from the Pharmacy Council supported conference, what we are doing with Institute for Pharmacy. I like to mention about our chief guest. I know that many of you might not have read about him, but Professor T.G. Sitaraman, Chairman AICT, come from a very different pedigree. He was into a leadership position at IIC Bangalore. Then he was being given a responsibility to steer IIT Guwahati. So you can imagine from Bangalore to Guwahati, altogether a different terrain. And within a year or 2, the complete IIT Guwahati was being transformed, new programs that we launched. We are very, very happy, delighted that such a great personality today heads AICT, All India Council for Technical Education, where more than 9,000 technical institutes come in. Thank you so very much, sir, for taking out time and coming to NIET and blessing us. I was going through one of these articles and a video where a very unique term came in, which has really, really moved me a lot. He said that research should come before innovation. If India has to be a developed country, which Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has dreamt that by 2047, he declared India should be a developed country. If India should be a developed country, everybody in this country should be responsible to steer this country towards that goal of 2047, that India should be a developed country. So research should always be coming before innovation. I'm happy to share, sir, that if you talk about 4 years back, the gray area of NIET was research, and we were not able to file any patents, publish any patents, grant any patents. Today, with all support of great faculty members, directors, heads who are sitting here, We have published more than 100 patents in last 4 years, and more than 1,000 research papers are being published in Scopus, SCI, and other reputed journals. Apart from that, sir, we started School of Future Skill, which is very close to, again, my heart. Reason behind today, critical thinking has become so important. Emotional intelligence, design thinking, teamwork, leadership, collaboration. All these skills are so much important to make this country develop, because, again, a statement quoting from our honorable chief guest video, which I have heard long back, that if India has to be developed, Atmanirbhar Bharat needs to be very strong. That means we need to stop our imports. We should focus self-utilization of our products, and also we need to focus over exports. So, sir, I had demonstrated into our Idea Lab supported by AICT that all mementos, all job work, all consultancy which is happening out of NIT is in-house. And last year we have done more than 6 crore rupees consultancy and sponsored research coming from NIT. I'm also happy to share on the day today, the cause is emerging technologies in healthcare. The management was supportive enough to give 2.5 crore rupee budget to work on startups over emerging areas in healthcare. So I'd like to invite all students who are sitting here, if you have an ideas over healthcare, over AI, we love to support you financially and take your idea to our next level. I'd like to thank all my guests who has come from different places of the country, especially Professor Almond, who has come from Calcutta, Neha, who has come from Pune, my dear friend Aditya, who has come from CDAC Patna. All these people are treasure of knowledge. Whenever you get time, get hold of them and try to communicate with them, try to get an idea. I like to lastly thank Managing Director Dr. O.P. Agarwal, AMD, Dr. Nima Agarwal, our visionary chairperson, politician, 3-time MLC, current sitting MLC, Dr. Sarojini Agarwal from Meerut, for supporting in this conference, Industry Academia Summit. Thank you so much. I welcome you all on behalf of management. Have a great stay at NIT.
Thank you so much, sir. A woman of many hues, like a kaleidoscope of strength, grace, and resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Today, we have the privilege of having with us our Honorable Chairperson, NIET, Dr. Sarojini Agarwal. She has always been our driving force. Her insights and expertise are invaluable, and we are honored to have her share her thoughts with us.
आज NIT द्वारा आयोजित इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस एंड इंडस्ट्रियल समिट 2023 में आदरणीय मुख्य अतिथि मंच पर आसीन हमारे AICTE के चेयरमैन श्री प्रोफेसर TG सीताराम जी, हमारे स्पेशल गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर चिन कॉन हो जी, वाइस चांसलर एशिया पैसिफिक यूनिवर्सिटी मलेशिया, मंच पर आसीन हमारे दूसरे गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर डॉक्टर आदित्य सिन्हा जी, डॉक्टर नेहा शर्मा जी, प्रोफेसर अलमान चक्रवर्ती जी, मंच पर आसीन हमारे एग्जीक्यूटिव वाइस प्रेसिडेंट NIT रमन बत्रा जी, डायरेक्टर जनरल श्री प्रवीण सरेजा जी, Director NIT Dr. Vinod M. Kaste ji, Director NIT Pharmacy Institute Majumdar ji, all the delegates from the industries and research scholars, teachers and my dear students, मैं आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत करती हूँ, अभिनंदन करती हूँ। यह इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस, इसका जो थीम है वो है एमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज इन हेल्थ केयर, अ न्यू टुमारो। अगर मैं बात करूं एमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज की, आई हैव टू गो बैक, लॉन्ग बैक। प्राचीन काल में हमारे हिंदुस्तान में, हमारे भारत में जो इलाज करते थे वो वैद्य करते थे, हकीम करते थे, नब्ज देखकर, नब्ज में पल्स देखकर, उस पल्स को देखकर वो इलाज लिखते थे, जड़ी बूटियों से इलाज करते थे, लेप लगाते थे और जड़ी बूटियों की गोलियां दिया करते थे। और कैन यू बिलीव कि जो आज एक सिजेरियन से डिलीवरी होती है, न्यू बॉर्न बेबी की डिलीवरी ऑपरेशन से करते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड द सिजेरियन सेक्शन, वो जो डिलीवरी होती थी हमारे देश में, जो फर्स्ट सिजेरियन डिलीवरी हुई, इट वॉज इन 1920 इन केरला। एंड आई थिंक जो हमारा 1970 से 1980 के बीच का दशक था, जिस समय हम लोग MBBS में पढ़ रहे थे, MD कर रहे थे, आई पास फ्रॉम लेडी हार्डिंग मेडिकल कॉलेज, उस वक्त द लैप्रोस्कोप नाम की चीज उस वक्त हमें नहीं पढ़ाई जाती थी। कैन यू बिलीव इट? और आज लैप्रोस्कोपिक सर्जरी हर बॉडी के हर अंग में इस्तेमाल हो रही है। अगर पित्त की थैली में पथरी है, आप लैप्रोस्कोपी से निकलवा सकते हैं। अगर यूट्रस में रसौली है या यूट्रस निकालना है, आप लैप्रोस्कोपी से निकाल सकते हैं। लैप्रोस्कोपी मीन्स कि एक बड़ा कीड़ा नहीं लगाना पड़ेगा, 4 होल्स बनाएंगे, उसके थ्रू एक में लैप्रोस्कोप डालेंगे, बाकी में वर्किंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट डालेंगे और आप ऑपरेशन कर देंगे। उस समय जब 1920 में पहला सिजेरियन हुआ, उसके बाद सिजेरियन होने लगी। लेकिन आप ये सोचिए, एंटीबायोटिक्स नहीं थे, दवाइयाँ इतनी अच्छी नहीं थी, स्टेरिलाइजेशन के तरीके इतने अच्छे नहीं थे कि लोग डरते थे। अगर किसी फैमिली में सिजेरियन हो जाए तो समझते थे पता नहीं हमारी जो बहू है या बेटी है ये बचेगी या नहीं बचेगी। लेकिन कितनी टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलप हुई है हमारे देश में। आप इमेजिन करिए कि आज एक सिजेरियन होना एक आम बात है, कोई नहीं डर सकता और बहुत आराम से लोग उसको फेस करते हैं और ईश्वर की कृपा से सब ठीक रहते हैं। तो हमारे देश में टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत बड़ी है। आज पहले बड़ा बड़ा कीड़ा लगाकर प्रोस्टेट निकाला करते थे, प्रोस्टेट की बीमारी हो जाती थी। आज अगर किडनी में भी पथरी है, प्रोस्टेट भी है, या यूरिथ्रिक स्टोन है या ब्लैडर स्टोन है, सब यूरिथ्रोस्कोप से निकाल दिए जाते। बहुत ज़्यादा एडवांसमेंट हमारे यहाँ, हमारे देश में टेक्नोलॉजी में हुआ है, मैं ये कह सकती हूँ। इसी के साथ ही मैं एक बात और कहूँगी, हमारे यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में जो 9 साल इस देश में सेवा, सुशासन और गरीब कल्याण के चले हैं, उसमें जो कार्य हुए हैं, जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में डेवलपमेंट हुआ है हेल्थ केयर से रिलेटेड, वो अपने आप में आशा की डेवलपमेंट की। एक बड़ी आबादी देश की वर्षों से इंतजार कर रही थी, कोई उनके इस 9 साल के पीरियड में हुआ है। कैन यू बिलीव? 2014 तक, जब तक मोदी जी प्रधानमंत्री बने, हमारे देश में केवल 3.5 लाख करोड़ सड़कें, किलोमीटर सड़कें थी, और आज हमारे यहाँ 7 लाख किलोमीटर सड़कें हैं। एयरपोर्ट जितने थे 9 साल में 3 गुने हो गए। मेट्रो नेटवर्क जितना था 9 साल में 3 गुना हो गया। ये इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हमारे आदरणीय मोदी जी ने दिया है। तो उनका विजन है कि आज़ादी के 100 साल बाद हमारे 2047 में हमारा देश ऐसा हो कि जहाँ हर सुविधा हर नागरिक को मिले। हमारे यहाँ कोई गरीब ना हो और हमारा मध्यम वर्ग का आदमी भी बहुत अच्छे वैभव से रहे और हर सुविधा उसको मिले। अभी एक दिन विधान परिषद में चर्चा हो रही थी, हमारे विपक्ष के साथियों ने कहा, जिन दिनों यूक्रेन का युद्ध चल रहा था और वहाँ से छात्र हमारे निकाले गए, उसने कहा कि MBBS में पढ़ने के लिए स्टूडेंट्स को रशिया और यूक्रेन इसलिए भेजा जाता है कि हमारे देश में मोटी मोटी डोनेशन फीस लेकर एडमिशन किया जाए। मैंने उसके जवाब दिया उनको, वो इसलिए नहीं यूक्रेन या रशिया जाते क्योंकि यहाँ डोनेशन लिया जाता है। जब से आदरणीय मोदी जी 2014 में प्रधानमंत्री बने हैं और जब से नीट से सारे एडमिशन होते हैं, किसी माई के लाल की हिम्मत नहीं है कि वो डोनेशन ले ले। लेकिन वो इसलिए जाते हैं क्योंकि जहाँ सीट कम है। 67 सालों में यहाँ केवल 145 सरकारी मेडिकल कॉलेज और 9 साल में 260 मेडिकल कॉलेज आदरणीय मोदी जी ने बनाए हैं। सीटों को दुगना किया है, चाहे वो MBBS की सीटें हों, चाहे वो MD की सीटें। एक और बात मैं कहती हूँ, हमारे देश में गांवों में हमारे गांववासी जो है झोला छाप डॉक्टरों से इलाज कराने के लिए मजबूर हैं। हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल में अगर 4 सर्जन की जगह है तो 2 सर्जन है, 4 गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट की जगह है तो 2 गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट है। स्पेशलिस्ट आते नहीं, ज्वाइन ही नहीं करते, रिटायर हो गए, जगह खाली हो गई, डॉक्टर ज्वाइन नहीं करते। इसकी वजह यही है कि पहली सरकारों ने कभी सोचा ही नहीं कि यहाँ मेडिकल कॉलेज बनने चाहिए, फीस ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए। और उस काम को हमारे आदरणीय मोदी जी का लक्ष्य है कि हर जनपद में एक मेडिकल कॉलेज हो और निरंतर इस पर वो काम कर रहे हैं। ये इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में बहुत बढ़ोतरी हुई है। एक और बात मैं बताऊंगी, आपको लगेगा कि एक पार्टी की बात बताने लगी, मगर ये पार्टी की बात नहीं है, ये देश की बात। हमारे देश को जो मान आदरणीय मोदी जी ने दिलाया है वो अपने आप में अभूतपूर्व है। कोरोना हुआ, पहले कभी भी जब भी एपिडेमिक कोई होता था या महामारी कोई हो जाती थी तो उसका वैक्सीनेशन 10-10 साल में तैयार होता था और दूसरे देशों में तैयार होता था, हमारे देश में नहीं होता था। वहाँ से हम लोग इंपोर्ट करते थे, वो इस्तेमाल होता था। लेकिन कोरोना हुआ, हमारे देश में 9 महीने में वैक्सीन तैयार हुआ और हमारे सभी देशवासियों को फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट वो वैक्सीन मिला। ये काम किया है आदरणीय मोदी जी ने और दूसरे कई देशों को उसको एक्सपोर्ट भी किया। ये एडवांसमेंट हुआ है आदरणीय मोदी जी के सामने। मैं आपसे कहना चाहूँगी, अब से पहले 9 साल पहले किसी भी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में लाइफ सपोर्ट एडेड एम्बुलेंस नहीं थी, लेकिन आज हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल में लाइफ सपोर्ट एडेड एम्बुलेंस है। पहले ऑक्सीजन प्लांट्स नहीं थे हॉस्पिटल में, हॉस्पिटल रन करते थे, ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिल पाती थी पेशेंट को। लेकिन अब कोई हॉस्पिटल जो 50 बेड से ऊपर का है वो ऐसा नहीं है कि वह ऑक्सीजन प्लांट ना हो। ये है, ये हमारे आदरणीय मोदी जी ने जो आयाम दिए हैं हेल्थ केयर के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को। उस वक्त में कोरोना के टाइम जब शक्तिशाली देश जूझ रहे थे कोरोना से निपटने के लिए, उस वक्त बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से हमारे देश में उसको मैनेज किया गया और हम सक्सेसफुल रहे। और आज हमारी सारी जनता, हमारे यहाँ कोई भूख से डेथ नहीं हुई। हमारे यहाँ जो डेथ कोरोना से हुई वो भी पहले के मुकाबले, जो दूसरे देशों के मुकाबले थी, वो कम थी, बहुत कम थी। मैं कहना चाहूँगी इस मंच के माध्यम से मैं आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को बहुत बहुत सराहना करते हुए धन्यवाद प्रेषित करना चाहूँगी। आज ये जो सब हमारा प्रोग्राम हो रहा है, इस प्रोग्राम में सभी विभिन्न क्षेत्रों के स्पेशलिस्ट एक साथ बैठेंगे, वार्ता करेंगे और विचार विमर्श करके जो टेक्नोलॉजी का विकास हो सकता है उस पर चर्चा करके मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है, पूरी आशा, पूरा विश्वास है कि वो निश्चित ही सफल होंगे और मैं उनको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ। मैं कहना चाहती हूँ कि वो सफल हो और हमारे जो इमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजी है हेल्थ केयर में उसको और नए आयाम मिले, ऐसी मैं शुभकामनाएं आपसे करती हूँ, आपको देती हूँ। मैं कहना चाहती हूँ कि आप सब ने यहाँ भाग लिया, आप यहाँ आए, आपने हमारे ओकेजन को ग्रेस किया। सभी को मैं आप बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देते हुए, सबकी बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करते हुए मैं अपनी बात खत्म करती हूँ। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you so much, ma'am, for enlightening us with valuable insights. It is the time to reveal the culmination of countless hours of research, insightful discussions, and scholarly contributions that have shaped this collection of proceedings. Each paper presentation and abstract within these proceedings represents a valuable contribution to the advancement of our field and the academic community. With great pleasure, I request the dignitaries to unveil the conference proceedings. Now I request the dignitaries to unveil the conference book as well. A book authored by Dr. Priyanka Chandani and Ms. Garima Jain.
Can I request Ms. Garima Jain to kindly come on stage?
Now I would like to draw your attention towards the screen. It's the Chenab Railway Bridge, the world's highest railway bridge, constructed using the indigenous wisdom, indigenous material, indigenous engineering and technology. The engineering marvel of its own kind. Why I have taken this picture? Because it's quite related now today to this stage. The consultant for construction of this bridge, the marvelous engineering marvel, the highest and the tallest bridge, जिसने इंडिया को एक tall stature दिया है, the consultant of such tall stature, Dr. T.G. Sitaram, Honorable Chairman of AICT, is amongst us. Please give a standing ovation to sir. So that is the Indian wisdom which is now flaunting the Indian technology. Sir, with your permission, I would like to read your profile. Professor T.G. Sitaram was the director of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, Assam for 3.5 years from July 2019 to December 2022. He obtained his BE Civil Engineering from University of Mysore, Masters from Indian Institute of Sciences, Bangalore in 1986 and PhD from University of Waterloo, Ontario, Canada in 1991. He worked as a lecturer at University of Waterloo soon after his PhD and later moved to University of Texas at Austin, Texas, USA from 1992 to 94. His broad area of research falls into the geotechnical infrastructure engineering, including ocean and coastal zone management, earth sciences, hydrology, seismology, and natural hazards. He has carried out seismic micronization of many urban centers in India, including Bangalore, Lucknow, and Delhi NCR. He is an authority on seismic microzonation and site effects in the world presently. He is the president of Indian Society of Earthquake Technology, and he chaired the 7th International Conference on Recent Advances in Geotechnical Earthquake Engineering and Soil Dynamics, held in July 2021. With about 500 technical papers, 20 books with Google Scholar Edge index of 53 and I-10 index of 149 with more than 8,614 citations. He has guided 40 PhD students, 35 master students, 25 postdoctoral students, and several thousand industry professionals and teachers through continuing education workshops. He has filed for 5 patents, executed more than 120 consulting projects and 2 startup companies to his credit. He was listed in world's top 2% of scientists in Elsevier by Stanford University in 21 and 22. He was part of an 8-member expert panel set up to supervise Ram Temple Foundation, laying work for Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra at Ayodhya. Now the transformation. As the director of IIT Guwahati, he was responsible for creating 5 new schools and 5 new academic multidisciplinary centers at IIT Guwahati during 2020 and 21, and he has taken IITG to number 2 institute in citation per faculty in India, that is ranked 41 globally. In the recent QS World Ranking 2022, IIT Guwahati jumped from 395th rank to 95th rank under his leadership globally in 2022. And in NIRF, IIT Guwahati maintained its 7th rank in engineering under his leadership. So with all due respect and regard, I would like to invite you on the stage.
Namaskar. Namaste. Very good morning to all of you. Honorable Chairperson, NIET, Dr. Sarojini Agrawal ji. Dr. the Executive Vice President, NIET, Dr. Raman Batra ji. Dr. Aditya Kumar Sinha, Director, SIDAC. Professor Ho Chin Kong, Vice Chancellor, APU, Malaysia. Dr. Vinod M. Kapse. Dr. Avijit Mujumdar. Dr. Priyanka Chandan, and all the distinguished persons assembled for this international conference and industry summits on emerging technologies in healthcare, a new tomorrow. First of all, let me congratulate NIET for engaging in many new activities, and today I had a chance to witness the AICTE Idea Lab and also the School of Future Skills and the Center of Excellence on automobile, particularly Mercedes and Benz. Congratulations to them to bringing in skill development as part of their curriculum, wherein at least students have a chance to witness and work on that. I was also happy to inaugurate the international cell at NIET. It's very important for India to really invite the students and faculty from across the world. We were one time the Vishwagurus, whether Nalanda, Takshashila, had people from across the world sitting together on a simple platform, discussing on issues and knowledge creation. And somehow we lost that last 200 years. So it's a golden opportunity under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji. Today he is in USA working on new issues on semiconductors, and telecommunication and the newer technologies, which is very, very important for our nation to become the leader in the world. So we are a population, with the highest population in the world with 1.4 billion people, sitting at, with a very young population of the whole world. 500 million aspiring minds to learn, to create, and to move the world are ready. So we have a lot of work to do, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have assembled here for the international conference on emerging technologies in healthcare. I will just read out a news which Sundar Pichai of Google recently came up. It's a artificial intelligence breakthrough, what is called as a quick eye scan. Believe me, this is such a simple and fantastic thing which is going to replace a potential alternative to traditional CT scans, MRIs and X-rays. Such innovation is happening from where? Google is an IT company. Can you imagine now? So doctors and engineers need to work together today. So this is where I think innovations will come out, when multidisciplinary people sitting together and trying to address a problem and solve. That's where new innovations will come, which are cost effective and which are affordable to every nook and corner of the world. And that's the kind of technologies we are looking at, ladies and gentlemen. And this kind of conferences are very essential to discuss across disciplines. We are in the third year of celebration of National Education Policy 2020 Implementation Plan. 29th of July, Ministry of Education is taking up a big move to celebrate and also learn the best practices of the implementation of the NEET. So this National Education Policy is a landmark document. At the same time, it's also a very flexible document which is given to you to implement it the way you want. There are so many avenues, so many opportunities to improve the quality of education in our nation. And this is very, very important, as 500,000 or 5 million people are ready to embrace this kind of a education system. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have seen India, despite multiple challenges, and one thing which we can talk about very proudly, our contribution to the world, is the vaccination. The vaccination, which is a great Indian public health success story. We need to capture these success stories actually. We need to look at them very carefully to understand what India has done. Advocacy, capacity building, investment in research. I already, Raman Batra was highlighting, research is the main focus. Then innovation follows actually. If you do research at every level, and thanks to NEP emphasizes research at school education too. See, when we were students, we ask a question, stand up in the class, ask a question, teacher used to ridicule us, sit down, don't need to ask a question. But today, I urge and request all the teachers who are assembled here, allow the student to ask questions. These questions only will, when you try to find answers to that, that's nothing but research. So, India's success with immunization is an achievement not only for the country but also for the world. See, we started with polio. That's India has consistently contributed to the Global Sustainable Development Goals by focusing on the immunization of newborns. See, the polio vaccine was how it was delivered. See, if you look at the technology used to deliver the polio, very indigenous innovations have happened, because you need to keep that at certain temperature. Take it to rural villages and administer that to every child in India. It's a mind-boggling problem, ladies and gentlemen. That one was done successfully, okay? Under its universal immunization program, India provides vaccine against 11 diseases nationally and 1 disease subnationally, targeting close to 2.7 crore newborns and 2.9 crore pregnant women every year. It's a great achievement of the India. Suddenly, when we had that kind of an experience, COVID came in. When COVID came in, the whole world was really in dark to find out what kind of treatment we have to give. We lost many kids and kids during that time. Many. I have not seen a single person who has not lost his close friend or a relative during the second wave of the COVID in India. In such a drastic disease, vaccination came in a very big way. The most cost-effective public health intervention which saved the lives by protecting people, including children and old people. So this is where lately COVID-19 has demonstrated to be not only India's state response to COVID-19 could be a model for equitable healthcare. Despite the economic devastation caused by the virus, India's agile response, which has been commendable, especially as the country rallied to manage a deadly second wave of the virus early in 2021. We haven't forgotten all this because we have lost very close kith and kins during this pandemic. India was the first country to feel the impact of the virulent Delta variant, but quickly swung into action to ensure that as many people as possible were vaccinated. So Pune is the city which gave the vaccine not only to India, to the whole world. Okay, and then Hyderabad is another city which gave the vaccine, the second one, to the whole. So in addition to protecting its own population, India has also acted on the world's best. Honorable Prime Minister really was so courteous and handed over these vaccines when our people were struggling to have that to the whole world. He always believed the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that we have to take everybody along. So today we are seeing the effect of that after 2 years. The respect what Indians get and the respect what our Honorable Prime Minister gets wherever he goes. People are touching his feet. You can clearly see the mesmerizing things he has done during the pandemic. In addition to all this, India has supplied crucial drugs. It's the pharmacy capital of the world. Majority of generic drugs from India. So this is all about the healthcare, ladies and gentlemen. We have fantastic case stories. So I urge the researchers in this area to bring the positive case stories. Even I think social scientists have to do this. To capture this, spread the word, spread the message, what India has done. It's all of you have contributed into this. The implementation of the medical digital technologies can provide better accessibility, flexibility of healthcare for the public. Countries like America spends more than the India's budget only on healthcare. So you can see they are consumed with all kinds of medicines. You know, they eat more than what they consume the food. The medicine cost is so higher. So it encompasses the availability of open information, this healthcare, on the health, treatment, complications, and recent progress of biomedical research. At present, even low-income countries, diagnostic and medical services are becoming more accessible and available. That's very clearly visible in India. As Madam or somebody was highlighting to you, today our healthcare is reasonably good. There is a large activity and progress on the intersection of the engineering and medicine, particularly the application of big data. So you can see the CoWIN platform, what India has created. So many were interested that time. The whole world was actually wanted to know how such a large data was being collected, collated, and managed and curated. Artificial intelligence, ladies and gentlemen, is already here. It's not coming, it is already here. The future is AI applications everywhere. Telemedicine, blockchain platforms, smart devices in healthcare and medical education. Basic design studies highlights the application of AI, big data, telemedicine, and Internet of Things for solving the real problems in healthcare and medical education. That clearly demonstrates we need to work together. We need to collaborate together. We cannot be successful alone. Doctors cannot work independently. So engineers have already entered surgery rooms. Without the engineers' help, the doctors will not be able to completely operate. Because there is so much of technology and AI built into this system. So, some of the emerging technologies in the healthcare are, because we are actually assembled to hear about the expertise, opinion on the healthcare and technologies, connected health devices, digital therapeutics, artificial intelligence, telehealth, virtual reality. You saw already VR applied to some of the other problems, but we could also start looking at human body. Friends, as the director of IIT, I had a chance to bring together the doctors and engineers. At IIT Guwahati, even though it is the Indian Institute of Technology, but we have started thinking about bringing medicine into their fold. We started first the School of Medical Engineering, but we also wanted to start the medical school. So jointly with the government of Assam, we started the hospital project with 500-bed postgraduate teaching hospital, postgraduate, not undergraduate, medical hospital. So Honorable Prime Minister last month did a foundation stone when he went to Guwahati to launch the AIIMS Guwahati. AIIMS Guwahati is just 2 kilometers away from Indian Institute of Technology Guwahati. So we have created he has already put a foundation down. So new hospital will be there in IIT Guwahati campus. Government of Assam has given 600 crores to build this hospital jointly with IIT, which is a very unique experiment, first of its kind in the entire India. Okay, because the Indian Institute of Science, where I come from, also building 800-bed hospital in their campus, but that is actually a philanthropist, Bagchi and Parthasarathi had given that. Okay, that funding has come from them. And Indian Institute of Science also has a Center for Brain Research Center, which is again funded by Gopal Krishnan. So lot of people now are philanthropic and giving money where the research and innovation can happen in these areas. These are the emerging areas. I was very happy to see NIET has taken up such an important topic which is very relevant for today's world, not just India. So we had created Assam Healthcare Institute at Guwahati, which is a Section 8 company, so that he can attract the doctors also, because it's very difficult to attract doctors. So they will not come for a salary of IIT professor. So we had created a Section 8 company with jointly between IIT and Assam government, and then anyway I have to move out of that place to Delhi now. I am at All India Council for Technical Education. Recently, we launched the courses on hypertension and diabetes using intervention of yoga. So these courses are self-learning courses which are on our Swayam platform. Okay, that is a books platform. So please look at them. You can learn and get a credit also. These courses were developed by one of the leading yoga and medical institute in the country, that Vasa in Bangalore, and these courses are available for any of you to take online. You have to just enter through the MOOCs platform and learn yourself at a self-pace. And also, if you are a student, then you can even transfer that credit as per the AICTE's model, where 40% of the credits can be basically credited through elective courses. There is a great scope for Indian doctors particularly to look at alternative medicine with conventional medicine, with what we call integrative medicine, using Ayush and Unani and all that with allopathic doctors. So there are greater experiments. We have to do a lot of research has to happen, and these research should lead to innovations, and particularly the design thinking is very, very critical in this. So I just came from yesterday from Pune, where AICTE is actually doing design thinking boot camp for innovation. So the innovation design entrepreneurship boot camp which is a program was jointly organized by All India Council for Technical Education and Ministry of Education of Innovation Cell. We are actually, presently it is going on from yesterday to till 26th, and at the end of 5 days, the students will actually develop their products, ideas into products. Okay, this is happening at 6 locations in the country right now. That is the 2 IITs, IIT Bhubaneswar and ISER Bhopal and IIT Guwahati, and then 2 NITRs, NITR Chandigarh and NITR Chennai. And then College of Engineering Pune, one of the oldest engineering college in the country. Okay, if you did not know, it is almost like 160 years old engineering college where Sir M. Visheshwaraya studied at Pune. So this boot camps and also the kind of activities what NIET is doing are very synchronous in the area of innovation, research, innovation and technology products. All India Council for Technical Education, many of you may not know what it is because you are very young people. So this was an advisory body for Government of India, started in 1945, before India's independence. And it was an advisory body until 1987. In 87, Government of India looked at all the mushrooming of engineering colleges that time, happened in the 1980s. Then Supreme Court also came into picture. They said you should monitor the quality of engineering institutions, what kind of teachers are there, what kind of curriculum is being taught, and how they are being placed, what kind of trainings are going to happen there, internships or what it is. So there was a need of a body. So they entrusted All India Council for Technical Education the statutory position for giving approvals. That is what Raman Batra was reading. We got the approval from AICT for 60 seats, 90 seats. I keep telling him, see, I told my officers also, don't just simply count the number of seats. You should make the quality of engineering students. Our students should be one of the top students of the world because we are in an excellent position, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the STEM area, we are number 3 in the research publication, unicorns, creation of startups, everywhere. It's not just happened overnight. It is because of the Government of India's plan on Stand Up India, Startup India, Swachh Bharat, many other initiatives actually led, augmented the activities in the research domain and which led to innovation. And today we are looking at products, and these boot camps will transform them to technologies, then startups and entrepreneurs. These entrepreneurial activities will only bring money to you. Knowledge is today money. Knowledge, so institutions, I always say, so when we were students, Lakshmi was not allowed inside the campus. There were not many private institutions there. Today, Lakshmi and Saraswati should coexist in the institutions. And our ancestors knew this very well. See, if you have seen, those who are Hindu people who have seen Lakshmi's photo, Tala, she is in the center, okay, with the hand pouring, the money pouring out. And then, who are the next to her? Saraswati on one side, Ganesh on the other side. So they knew Lakshmi is Tala, and they should coexist. Definitely what I am trying to tell you is this knowledge which is being converted into today, your resources, your income, everything. So that's the strength of India. We have the demographic dividend. If we convert these young aspiring minds to create new knowledge, I think we can be the Vishwagurus of the world. There is no second thought about it. We are already, if you go to any university in the world, we can find Indian diaspora professors. Not only professors, even students. So we surprisingly came to know when Ukraine war broke out, there are so many students studying medicine there. We never knew actually. So this is the kind of a thing, happens. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a fantastic time. This is the Amrut Kaal. As Prime Minister says, it's the Amrut Kaal. We need to utilize this appropriately. This time is very, very important. We have hardly, how many years? 23 and a half years left for completing 100 years of independence. 1947 we got independence, 2047 is our 100th year. By that time, India has to be the developed world with leading the whole world. So we are seeing the signs, positive signs. We should not let this go up. To do this, who are the people who can do this? Not me, not any of them on the dais, because we are already old. The young people who are at the backside. We have to take a resolute. We should do something for the country. Not only just you are getting a package and creating. So you have to become an entrepreneur. Why? Because very, very important to become an entrepreneur, because you can create new jobs. You will be the job giver than job seeker. That's the kind of a thing. When you do it, you would do a great human service to the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take much time. I have enough addressed whatever issues I have to tell you. And I was very happy to see the book on emerging technologies redefining labor. It's a very, very important event, particularly for the aging society, the whole world. And we are still a younger nation, but we will also become old one day. Because we always think somebody else is going to die tomorrow. But we never say, you never know when health is going to deteriorate for any of us. So it's an important topic. All of us have to work together and see new innovation makes affordable healthcare for a poor country like India. With these few words, congratulate the Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology for taking up such an important topic to bring accessible, affordable and smarter healthcare to the nation. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your belief that India is having the excellent students. Sir, for your belief that India is having the excellent students. That time in 1986, in a time in University of Mysore, that time student, pardon for the name, the T.G. Sitaram, is today there, who has created a tallest structure, and surely we are confident these excellent students would be keep on coming and creating the tallest and the highest things in the globe. Now I would like to request our Executive Vice President, sir, and Chairperson, Madam, to please felicitate our Chief Guest. Now I would like to request EVP sir and Dr. Priyanka Chandani to please felicitate our guest of honor, Professor Chen Kuan Ho. EVP sir and Director NIET Dr. Vinod M. Kapse are requested to please felicitate Dr. Aditya Kumar Sinha, Guest of Honor, Director CDAC Patna. Thank you very much all. Now I would like to request Dr. Abhijit Mazumdar, Director NIT Pharmacy Institute, to please extend the vote of thanks.
A very warm and grateful good morning to our most valued Honorable Chief Guest, Professor T.G. Sitaram, Chairman AICT. Our guest of honor, Professor Chin Kon Ho, Vice Chancellor, Asia Pacific University, Malaysia, and Director, Sidat Partner, Aditya Kumar Sinha. Our Honorable Chairperson of NIET, Dr. Sarojini Agarwal. Our Honorable Executive Vice President, Sri Raman Batraji. Our Director General, Dr. Proveen Sonaja. Our Director, Dr. Vinod N. Kapte. Dr. Amlan Kumar Chakraborty, Director of Institute of Information Technology, Kolkata, the delegates, the speakers from India and abroad, the session chairs and the conveners, Dr. Priyanka and Dr. Rupa Majumdar, and organizing committee members, all HODs, dean, faculty members and staff members and students. On my own personal behalf as well as on the behalf of the Institute, it is my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks today on this auspicious occasion of the inauguration of the International Conference and Summit 2023 on Emerging Technologies in Healthcare, Our New Horizon, and Technology in Pharma Healthcare, Present, Past and Future. At the very onset, I would like to extend a very hearty thanks to our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor T.G. Sitaram, Chairman AICT, who has been very kind enough to spare his valuable time for us in spite of his very, very busy schedule. In fact, I promise from this stage that we will keep no stone unturned to produce quality graduates to drive the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. I need to mention my deepest sense of appreciation to our guest of honor, Professor Chin Kon Ho, Vice Chancellor, Asia Pacific University, Malaysia. Sir, your thoughts have enlightened our mind and shown us the newer pathway to progress in the days ahead. I would like to extend my heartiest thanks to Dr. Aditya Sinha, Director, Sidat Partner, that has very nicely explained the application of IT in the healthcare sector. A special thanks to our Honorable Chairperson, Madam Dr. Sarojini Agarwal, for her constant efforts and motivation toward the success of our institute. Her blessings, her guidance has helped our both engineering as well as the pharmacy institute to be the best institute of our APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, Lucknow. I am very happy to share that our engineering institute has been placed in the rank band of 100 to 150 in NIRF in this year, and our pharmacy institute has been placed in the 42nd position as ranked by Ministry of HRD Government of India. In fact, it is a very proud privilege for me that our institute, our pharmacy institute, has been ranked consistently for 6 consecutive years in NIRF among the top 100 pharmacy colleges of the country. With a deep sense of gratitude, I would like to express my respect to Dr. O.P. Agarwal sir, who could not be present here due to his busy schedule, but he has daily come from Meerut to guide us for the day-to-day progress for this conference. I must express my deep sense of appreciation to our most dynamic and energetic Additional Managing Director, Dr. Neha Agarwal, and our Executive Vice President, Dr. Raman Batra, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do the best, and they have stood by the standing pillar of strength in all our positions. Their vision, their guidance has helped us to accept various challenges and achieve the pinnacles of glory in various sectors. I am thankful to the various experts who will address the 2-day major themes of this international conference on emerging technologies in healthcare are new tomorrow and technology in pharma healthcare, past, present and future. 2 conferences will go on simultaneously. Speakers from India and abroad will participate. There are session chairs from respected government institutions who will be judging the various oral sessions. I also extend my heartiest thanks to Sri Proveen Sonaja sir, our Director General, and our Director Dr. Vinod N. Kapte for their unconditional support and help. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Rupa Majumdar as well as Dr. Priyanka. for today's event, as well as the members of the organizing committee for their enormous cooperation to hold this mega event. In fact, it is a red letter day in the history of NIET. I express my thanks to all heads, deans, faculty members who have contributed to this international conference in one way or the other. Thanks are due to all media and press personnel for their wide coverage. An event cannot happen overnight. We have been very fortunate enough to be backed up with a team of proactive and dedicated supporting staff under the able guidance of our registrar, Dr. K.P. Singh, and our finance officer, Sri Sanjay Gupta ji. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Majumdar sir. After this, we will play the national anthem, and after national anthem, there would be the keynote session from Dr. Chin Kwan Ho. So I request you to all stay in the auditorium to listen the keynote address after the departure of our chief guest. Please play the national.
हेलो हाँ कैसी अभी फिर से पैसा का बात करना अभी कॉन्फ्रेंस में हमारा कैसी ठीक है मुझे याद जाना नहीं हो रहा ठीक करता हूँ बाद में बात करता रुको मेरा पता नहीं करता हेलो हाँ भैया यहाँ से चीफ गेस्ट निकल गया लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग चल रही कि नहीं बंद कर दो अभी कीनोट होगा उनका वो जो गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर है उनका ओके कर अभी बंद नहीं करूँ ठीक है पर कब होगा इसका कोई पता नहीं है अभी सब लोग उड़ गए हैं फिर हाँ ठीक है ठीक हाँ यहाँ पे मेरे हाथ में कैमरा खुला हाँ तो वही बोल रहा हूँ मेरे हाथ में कैमरा खुला यहाँ से मैं
निकल सकता था ऐसा नाटक नहीं कर रहा हूँ तुम्हारा कितना होता है अभी ढूंढने के तो पीछे वो ले लिया दिखाना तो ले लेंगे हम अरे नहीं चाहिए तो नहीं वही से ले लेना Thank you. Such में give me the correct feedback.